Well, here we are again, folks. Winona State Forest. We are on Bargy Road. Second parking lot is up there. That's like an old church at the intersection of County Route 13, County Route 50, and Bargy Road. Bargy Road's a seasonal highway, just like Wart Road. We've actually pulled down into here offside of Bargy Road. And we are going to check out the Larrabee Trail. Now, I'm confused with the trail because the 2021 map I got says this is Raspberry. So, the sign says Larrabee in Bargy Road, trailhead. Let's go take a hike. And for those who haven't seen the other videos, Winona State Forest, New York State, Tug Hill Plateau region, and we are in the town of Boylston. Now I'm kind of concerned that I see four-wheeler tracks, but I believe this is a ski trail. Yeah, no motorized vehicles. I like the old-fashioned snowmobile sign. Both of them were actually pretty old. This could be one of the trails they're doing work on. The sign used to say no motorized vehicles. And my map shows this as a hiking trail, but man, there's a lot of traffic coming through here. Let's see, we're on the trail mapper right here. Bargy Road, parking lot 2, Route 13, Raspberry. So, Raspberry will cross Tucker Road and turn into that area. So, it says Raspberry, so I don't know, I'm confused. And it shows green. According to green and blue, non-motorized trail, snowmobile trails. So we're on a non-motorized trail, but that is apparently not the case. So I'm a little confused on this trail. This is not my official 2021 map. This shows it's Raspberry Trail, but the trail name is actually Larrabee. It says it's a non-motorized trail, but clearly that's not the case either. I don't know what kind of deer makes those kind of tracks. Insert stupid joke right now. Probably a John Deere. So I don't know. So I'm a little confused right at the moment. Again, I experienced it, and you're seeing me experience it for the first time. Winona Forest is doing a lot of trail work. So it could be trail equipment coming through here. I filled out my membership slip this morning. So I should be getting something from them shortly. I got me a shirt coming. That explains it. It's trail equipment. You see where they were off to the side to move this out of the way. It broke off right there, so. Almost look like an owl peeking out of that. A lot of crooked trees around here. Yeah, there is a weather front moving. You're starting to hear the wind pick up. I was here earlier this morning when it was raining, hiking Bill's Belly Trail, and it was so quiet you could hear the interstate. If you've seen my Bill's Belly Winona Forest video, this is recorded a couple hours later after I rested up and everything, got lunch. And now it's starting to get a little windy. Temperature's dropped a little bit. It's about 53 degrees right now. It's typical springtime weather for upstate New York. Now this is definitely a four-wheeler trail. I'm wondering, I don't know. I'll give my theories later. I gotta see the whole trail before I make a theory. See, I almost missed that. It's like a cut right down through there. Looks like it used to be some kind of old road, maybe a logging trail. Ambient noise segment. Not sure what's going on here. There's definitely a trail here. It's not marked. Well, there's no marking signs to say what it is. It's got a big arrow on it. Things in the tree. Buttons. I don't know what trail that is. I can't do a proper video of it. And of course this one still goes this way. So we'll stay on the Larrebee trail. Find my map here. I put it in my pocket and I can't find it. It's an official trail, but like I'm supposed to be on one trail and it's not what it says it is. Yeah, I don't know. We're on Larrebee. We're supposed to be on Raspberry. We have not crossed over Tucker Road yet. So it's in between there. It should be headed toward Bargy Road from this direction. So I'm not sure. It's an official trail. It's not marked on the map. And just to confirm it. It's a recent map. That's why I'm confused. It's not like something that was made a while back. This is this year's map. And if you haven't watched the Bill's Belly video, you'll see where I picked up membership and this map. Right at the parking lot there. There's an information sign when you first go on the Bill's Belly trail that you can pick up a trail map and an application for membership. I keep hearing a four-wheeler drive by, but it hasn't come by here yet. But it's supposed to be on Raspberry Trail. In reality, we're on Larrebee Trail. In reality, it's not on my 2021 map. In reality, it's supposed to be a hiking trail, not a four-wheeler trail. In reality, I'm confused. But that's my normal reality, so don't worry about it. we'll figure it out when we get there together. For those who like to ride four-wheelers, as mentioned, this trail could be a challenge for you. You want a nice steep grade? We're going up that. Yeah, so Larrebee Trail for you four-wheeler enthusiasts or dirt bikes. I guess you could ride your dirt bike on here, whatnot. Bicycle. Wow, that is. This is going to take a lot of effort to get up for me. It's I don't have any visual markers to key into. Yeah, so yeah. Hopefully no motorized vehicles will be coming when I get halfway out. Oh boy, I made it. Yay. What? I mentioned in many videos, I'll say it right now again, is that this Winona forest is still in the work of processes on making new trails and everything. This could be one of them, as I didn't know that trail was there until I looked. I seen the path, and then I seen the blaze, or whatever they call those things, the buttons. Question is that the same one? Maybe it goes that way to avoid this. So it's just like a bypass? I don't know, because there's no real sign to tell you what trail you're on, but I'm probably going to hint to that. It's easier for skiers to go that way instead of taking the plunge. I'm going to say hazard a guess on that. This is... I'm lost, literally. What this trail's supposed to be. It's Larrebee. It's obviously a four-wheeler trail that is not on any map that was published this year. That's what's going on. Okay, I was starting to worry. Because Larrebee... Oh, it's not Larrabee. Okay. Walk, ski, bike, sled dog. Sled dog. Where are you going? So I was looking up on this trail, non-motorized use trail. Raspberry. There's nothing for Larrabee. Even on the motorized trail. Nothing for Larrabee. So it's telling me Larrabee is Raspberry, walk, ski, bike, Sled dog. And raspberry is non-motorized trail. What are these? Could be fat bikes, I guess. So that's why I was confused. I had to come up to the top of the mountain to get service for Wi-Fi. That's a good thing about this area is you usually have cell phone service. I got a little indicator on my phone, so if I go out of range, it'll make a beep boop noise to tell me that I'm out of service and that I have no signal. And I only heard that one time in the whole forest out of all these hikes. So this is supposed to be a non-motorized trail, so I don't know what. I just wanted to double check now that I got internet service. Double check to make sure I was on some strange trail to find out it's 5 miles long. So I wanted to confirm the mileage. So I should be coming up to an intersection shortly. But the thing on the map says I haven't even crossed Hessel Road yet. Where's the Hessel Road? So we're on the Raspberry Larrabee Trail. Have to look into that in the future. Because why not just call it Raspberry? Why is it called Larrabee? But in the map, Larrabee is the second name. The nickname. Why not just call it Raspberry? You know, it says it's non-motorized. Yeah. Those fat bikes will do that, I guess. Nothing like a 4-axle bicycle. Okay. So, we should be coming up here shortly to the end of it. Looking at that one tree, looking around, like, okay. Obviously, that tree did not want to go away. And I looked at that one over there. Alright, that one grew on top of a dead stump. You see the age on the trees, right? Okay. This little one over here said, screw it. I'll go right in the middle of it. What the? That one learned. This other tree grew around it, or, you know, that one's like, I'll go right through it. Again, if I stop suddenly like that, I've caught an interested, unusual movement, so I'm gonna assess it. Okay, so I spotted a creek down here, and something moved over here, so I have to assess what it was, if it's a threat, and all that. This is one thing you got to be doing in the woods. Instead of going, oh, beautiful creek, and not notice the wolf standing over there on the shoulder. See, this is set up for a four-wheeler trail, though. another split. Trail goes that way with the markers. Big arrow. You can clearly see it climbs this hill. And if I see another entrance back up on top of the hill, then we know for sure what's going on. Because it's a ski trail. I probably want skiers to go that way instead of trying to tackle this gradient. We'll take the high road. Peekaboo. What? Alright, that's what's going on. Okay. Here's the other trail coming back out right here. See? They planned it for everybody to have an enjoyment. Even though it says it's a non-motorized trail, it's obviously a four-wheel trail, motorized trail. But it's obviously a ski trail too. So in the summertime, they can use it for a motorized trail. For the winter time, they got you bypasses so your skiers, you know, don't have to try to climb a hill. See, so that explains that. I still will tell you my theory when I get to the other end of the trail. Got another bridge up ahead, it looks like. See, it's still a ski trail. It's hard to believe that's all that holds the tree in the ground. It doesn't have something that goes straight down into the ground. It goes down a foot or two and then spreads out. And that's a big tree. That's it. That's what holds that big tree up. What is going on? I can't hear the creek. I'm going to start wigging out here shortly. I can't hear it. Oh. You've been watching too many horror movies. Why can't I hear you? You know how they say that woods will get quiet? I don't hear anything. No birds, no creek. I'm standing right over the creek. I don't hear anything. Let's keep walking. Get your mace can out. Nothing to worry about. It's perfectly normal to be walking in the woods. You don't hear the creek. You don't hear the birds. You don't hear anything else. I hear myself walking around, so I know I ain't going deaf, but why can't I hear the water flowing? I'm standing over the water. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. Why don't you see the other colors? There's like 5 different colors. Look at this, look at this. What the heck is happening back here? It's just here, right here. Alright, go increase in the woods. Don't mind me, folks. What's going on here? What's with the purpose of the markers with 3 different colors? Right there. Now we're going to walk a little faster. My officially creeped out level just increased to 10-fold. Just proved a theory. I'm glad you were on to prove it with me. It's about time for Sasquatch or Dogman or Cryptid to walk by right about now. I wouldn't be surprised, at least. Can almost expect it. And would you want to get you quiet like that? You can't explain standing over a creek and not make any noise. Alright, officially creeped out on the Raspberry. Oh my. Oh, great. Looks like I'll be doing some tumbling here shortly. Oh boy. Who's ready for a ride? That's a good 50 feet down, straight down. No bypass down this hill. We might have to stop it here. So I don't know if my shoes will keep me on the wet, slippery slope. Straight down 50 feet. Screw it. Who's up for an adventure, right? Nope, this is not gonna work. I'm not prepared for this hill. Alright, I tell you what, folks, we're gonna err on the side of safety, and that's it for this trail. Eventually it hooks into the Hessel Road, but due to circumstances, I cannot get down this hill. It seems how it's like, you can see it from this gradient, it's like a straight shot down. So I'm going to turn my officially creeped out tail and head back that way where the Silent Creek is. Drive over to Hessel Road. We'll come back to the bottom of this. Someone lost a tire. So that's an easy indication on the marking this spot. Alright, let's get over to Hessel Road. We'll hike in from Hessel Road. We'll continue this from there because this is way too slippery for me to be walking in. Not alone getting back up it later. These come with stairs though. I guess it's starting to rain again. I hear raindrops now. Alright, well, I'm going to turn you off and turn you back on and look at those side trails and see what that's all about. Until next time, thanks for watching. A little gully down there. Alright, so we reached our first diverting trail. Let's see what this is all about. Sure won't be able to see it when we continue on. Do that hill I encountered, with it being clay and mud. Yeah, it's starting to rain harder now. I didn't know it was supposed to only rain until 6 this morning, but New York State weather changed when I last looked at it. Yeah, alright, that's that trail. Right back to this side. Alright, here's the diversion trail for that first steep grade we had. The diversion trail goes off that way. And to remind you of what steep grade I was talking about. That one. That's the one I can get up and down. We're going to take the diversion trail. See where it takes us. Yeah, it looks like in the summertime this will not be accessible with all the weeds and stuff growing up in it. What's that? I can get by this with no problem. And we hook right back around this way. Yep, that's what these trails are. Alright, so we just ended up back over here on this side of it. Here we are. And we first come across this trail. So these are skier diversion trails to avoid the steep inclines, which I don't know how they're even there, because you're going to have to get up that other one at the other end that I could not get down. So, well, I guess if you're coming this way, from this way, going this way, it's just a downhill. Yeah, it makes sense. So if anybody's ever skiing up here, this is popular for skiing too. If you're on the Raspberry Larrabee trail, you're going to want to come in from Bargy Road and head this way. This is for the upgrades on this side. You had the bypasses around, but you got that one steep drop. And there's no bypass around it. Just a heads up for skiers that may be watching this video. You can hear we're getting close to the road, so. A huge stain on the hill. That's where we couldn't get down. So we are continuing where we left off. From down here I can't see the car tire. But that's why I opted out. It's just slip and slide all the way down. A lot of interesting things I've seen on the way up. I can't show you until we start where we left off. Alright, so we're back on the Raspberry Trail. Heading this way. We're only like a quarter mile from the main road. Tucker Road, I think it is. Another 50-foot drop awaits us. It's like I hear the creek from way up here. Can't explain that last creek I couldn't hear. But this one's a gradual drop. And I didn't think about it until after I said it, but more than likely you're going to be heading this way skiing anyway because the parking lot's behind me. So you have to head this way. So the trail is designed for skiers to be heading in this direction. So any gradients going up will have a easier trail around them so you ain't climbing a steep hill. Had a little quick downpour, so the ground's a lot wet than last time you seen it. Got rested up again, waiting for the rain to end and ready to go again for round 2. This up here is a catastrophe. Looks like at some point the creek hit critical level because there's a lot of issues up here. Oh. I'm sure we still got a lot of water coming from runoff from melting snow up further east. This is a pretty dandy little site. It's an actual spring coming out of the ground. You can see right about where it is. That was pretty interesting. There's one over here too. Where it kind of bubbles out. Maybe right there. It comes down. Alright, this is going to be a challenge. Oh. This is all washed out. It's flooded and the trail is pretty beat. This is where somebody gave up, I guess. The ski pole. Huh. Looks like it used to be a trail map. Used to be. I don't know why I say that. Trail map laying there, ski pole laying over there. Used to be a culvert pipe here, and this is just wiped out right where this stream would be. Just wiped right out. How do I get past this spot? Right there. Okay. Can't remember where I was. Oh. You can see recently we've done it too because it flattened down all the shrubs and everything out here. I don't remember when it rained real hard recently to cause a significant water rise, but it certainly did. That's where the trail's supposed to be. Here's the bridge. It buckled and fell down. Let's see where the four-wheelers are cutting around everything here. You see just whoosh, right down through here. Debris from the bridge. You carry on. Alright, skiers. There you go. Go up. Ah, just kidding. Because we're going in this direction, there's a much easier incline. Now, I came down this way, so there's quite a good view over here. Really much, not much over there. Well, I'll show you the better view I had up on top of this hill. It was quite an interesting view. Right there's where the trail hooks back up into this one. Here's the view I'm talking about. Alright, it's not the end of the trail, but we're at the other intersecting area. You can see we're clearly parked. You look right over here. Oh, so it's not a motorized trail? So I don't know what's going on with this trail. It might be a seasonal thing, because it doesn't have the gate here blocking anybody off. It's clearly set up for four-wheeler. I mean, the bridges you walk across tell you, if it's just a pedestrian bridge, why would you have the planks going tire length? So we are now Larrebee and Tucker Road. So this is Tucker Road, both directions. Our trail continues over there. So Larrebee Trail, crossing Tucker Road. Map says it's Raspberry. Oh, no, this is a different trail. Okay, so it ends there. That's the end of the Larrebee Trail / Raspberry Trail. Huh. Let me look at my map one more time, because we might be able to do this one today. This next one we come into. Okay, so I guess this ends up, see, like, it's Raspberry Larrabee, Tucker Road. Oh, well, this is Alley continues. That's another day. Okay, we're gonna find Ted's Turn. No, hang on. Let me revamp, see what's going on for the rest of the trip. So, this concludes the Tucker Road, Larrabee Trail, Raspberry Trail. It's non-motorized, but I guess it's now in void or something. I don't know. Seasonal. Don't know what's going on. I hope you enjoyed the show. I mean, my theory is they may have opened it up to locals, because there really wasn't much to see, and the steep inclines. They probably thought it might be best, you know, maybe they just didn't remove the signs, and so they opened it up to four-wheelers. Probably for the summertime, obviously skiing for the winter time. So I'm thinking that's what went on. It doesn't even look like There might have been a gate right there. I don't know. That's my theory, is there really wasn't, you know, much to look at. Nice scenery for a quick walk in the summertime, but they're like, hey, four-wheelers can use it. I don't know. Anybody knows, let me know. As it's kind of baffling, it says no motorized vehicles at both ends. It doesn't have a gate, and obviously it's set up for motorized vehicles, because again, back to the bridges. You cross the bridges, you got the planks going the direction of the tires on top of what the bridge would normally have been if it was just a normal pedestrian bridge. So, I don't know. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. I'm always open to suggestions. And that wraps up the Larrebee Raspberry Trail in Winona Forest, New York State, Tug Hill region. And we've only been, I don't even think we cracked the windows yet after throwing a rock at it. So there's a lot more just to come in the future. Unfortunately, that one over there is going to be a little too long today. So, again, I try to do my short ones, like when I get out of work. I get out of work in the early afternoon. I'll do short ones. Sundays, I'll usually... You can see where somebody was parked when it rained earlier. Yeah, I pulled in and somebody was parked there. They must have left after I went through. That's what that explains that spot is. There was a car there when I got here. During that little rain, it rained like 10 minutes. Gave me time to get something to eat and everything. So, alright, we're wrapping it up. So again, Sundays, I'll do the better than a mile and a half trails. I'll do on Sundays. Like this one was 1.9 miles. So, I am going to drive around while I'm up here. I mean, this is about the time I'd normally be showing up if I work today. Find a short trail to do and see where we go from there. Thanks for watching. See ya! This is just some B-roll I'm picking out. We are on... what was it? Tucker Road? And I just happened to be driving by this. I'm like, well, why not? So, we don't have any trails right here, but we have these primitive camping areas. That's what I pulled into. Don't know if it's a designated spot. There's usually a little indication somewhere. But as far as I know, it's open to primitive camping. So, can't beat the view. I do have a trail I'm coming up to. We'll throw that in this. We'll throw this in the beginning of that video. So I don't know the name right off. It's a strange name that I can't seem to remember. But this is Tucker Road, I think. And this is a campsite, I believe. I don't see any markers on it. It says it is. It's usually... The state usually marks them if it's a campsite, but why would this all be here though? And this being the state area, it's open up the primitive camping, I believe. Hey, flowers. Springtime in the air. Can't do much for the weather today, so there is a front moving in, so we're going to keep hikes to a minimum today just in case I do get rained out. Usually I'll do long hikes today. I just finished up a 1.9 mile trail not too long ago, right up this road here. Raspberry Trail. Alright, I guess that's all I can say about this location. You got to see from the vehicle size there. You can see where nice and pulled off. You got plenty of room. Even if you had a small camp, if you had a tent, you got a little spot in the back. You can put a tent. You can see the fire logs, place to sit. I'm surprised the state doesn't have a little icon saying that this is a camping area. Alright. And again, this is off Tucker Road. Well, I call it road. It's what they call vehicle access. Don't go any faster than 25. It's a forced access road. So, that's Tucker. And right up the way, probably about a mile, is Raspberry Trail and Alice's Alley Trail. So, yeah. All right.